What up, folks? Cajun Blaze here, and today we're going to talk about my Sig Sauer P229. This is my Sig Sauer DAK, the DAK. It's a double action only. I picked this up at Barney's. This is the shooting range that I go to, and they had a police trade-in. This weapon actually belonged to the LSU Police Department, and they use this as their duty weapon. And traded them in. So I picked this up used from Barney's. Really like this gun, and I'll go ahead and show you a couple of features that I like about it. It is double action only. There is no decocker here. The hammer back here is when the trigger is pulled, it's flush mounted inside the slide, causing it to be double action only. There's no single action then double action. It's simply pull the trigger, and it's a 6.5 pound trigger pull every time you pull. Go ahead and show you that the gun is not loaded. Magazine is empty. Pull the slide open, let you see that there's nothing in there. This is a fine weapon. This is a fun weapon to shoot. It's Cadillac. Does have a rail right here in case you wanted to add a flashlight or something fancy right there on top of it. Whenever you do pull the slide back and then release the slide like I just did, the hammer does stick out just a little bit, and it'll stick out until you pull the trigger. But even though the trigger is still, will point in a safe direction, a 6.5 pound trigger pull every time. And you can just continue to pull the trigger, and it's 6.5 pounds. The overall width of the gun is 1.5 inches thick. It's a pretty thick gun, and the height is 5.4 inches tall. The barrel length is 3.9 inches long for the barrel, and the radius is 5.7 inches. The night sights that are on it are the Sig sights. Beautiful sights, easy to see, the 3-dot night sights. It doesn't have the hoe grips on it. It's just got the regular standard grips on this gun. But it's very similar to the Glock 23 in size. It is a lot heavier than the Glock 23. The weight is 32 ounces. Now we'll go ahead and put a round plus a full magazine and show you the weight without with it loaded. It's at 0. We're going to stick the empty weapon right here on the scale. 1 pound, 12 ounces. Then we'll add 1 magazine fully loaded and 1 more round right there. You got a loaded weapon with 1 extra round. You're looking at 39 ounces and 3/8. 39 and 3/8 ounces loaded. So you got to be prepared for that. If you're going to carry this thing loaded, you got to know that it's not going to be as light as the Glock. Alright, on this weapon, the Sig Sauer P229, the breakdown, field stripping is very easy. You don't have to pull the trigger on this weapon. You simply pull the slide back, release the magazine, pull down on the pin, the takedown lever, release the slide, and it comes completely off. Check out the rails on that handle. It's all the way through and through. That just gives you a good hold with that slide. We'll set this down and let you take a look at the spring mechanism. The guide rod is a steel guide rod, and the spring is man, they got all it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little rods are all twirled up together so that you can have a very, very tight, secure spring on there. Let's see if we can get a close-up here and let you look at how thick that spring actually is. Take a look at that, would you? That is tight. Very, very secure. Very strong. So if you guys like real strong springs and metal guide rods, this weapon definitely comes with one. And of course, a little barrel. Just pull it out just like you would any other barrel. Beautiful, beautiful gun. To let you take a look down that pipe. Needs to be cleaned out. So like I said, I did buy this 229 used from the LSU Police Department. Well, actually I bought it from Barney's, but it belonged to the LSU Police Department. And to put it back together the same way, just in reverse, you put the barrel down up in the slide. Take your spring and your metal guide rod. Drop it back in here. See if I can do this and keep it on frame. Very tight. Put it on that little lip right there. And that's how it looks once you get the slide together. Put it back on your rail, on the rail of your gun. Come all the way back. Lock it in place. Push that up. Let it go a couple times. We know it's empty, but we're going to continue to point in a safe direction and pull the trigger. Got an empty magazine. Put that back in there. I really like this gun. This gun was designed double action only, and the Homeland Security, the Department of Homeland Security, and the U.S. Coast Guard uses this weapon, and obviously other police departments. Really fun gun to shoot. It's very accurate. I'm able to hit the target center mass at 25 yards with no trouble at all. Don't have any trouble pulling the trigger. The 6.5 pound trigger on this gun, and the weight really doesn't bother me. If I'm gonna wear a heavy duty belt and some heavy duty pants, and I'm dressing warm for the winter, it's not a problem to carry this gun at all. It's not something you'd want to carry all summer long. It's not something you'd want to carry all summer long. If you're going to wear shorts and a t-shirt, it'll be a lot harder for you to hide. But if you're looking for a 40 caliber and you're looking for something that's just super smooth, you can't go wrong with Sig Sauer. And the P229 DAK is definitely a fun gun to shoot, and it's a reliable pistol. Since I've had it, I probably put about 500 rounds through it. And went down to Walmart, and you can buy those yellow boxes, 250 rounds each. And I probably put about 500 rounds through this gun, and never one time have I had a stovepipe or a jam or misfeed. Not one time at all. And another thing is I was able to get some extra magazines, used magazines, for $10 a piece. So, a used gun, used magazine, I had no malfunctions, and it was a police weapon. So Sig Sauer is definitely, at least this gun is definitely proven itself and has stood the test of times. And I really enjoy shooting a 40 caliber. So this is something I wanted to show you. This is my Sig Sauer P229. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I hope y'all have a great day. And the Cajun Blaze always says, not A, not B, but see ya. Y'all take care.